Since we're not going to be using it inside the house, maybe we'll use it in like a little cabin area. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we are here at the new Goonzquad headquarters. And as you guys seen in the previous video, we actually had a lot of stuff going on the inside of the house. We had plumbers out here, HVAC guys, which they should be finishing up here real soon. I can't wait to show you guys what they've got done. We're pretty excited about that. And we even started building our well house, which we did a lot of stuff for the very first time, which was actually a lot of fun, like pouring our concrete slab, which that sucker turned out pretty dang good. And even the very next day, we started framing this thing up, which as you can tell is starting to take shape, and it's turning out pretty dang nice as well. So that's exactly what we're gonna continue with, because we wanna get water inside the house as soon as possible. So what we're gonna do is actually slap some plywood all the way around this thing, then jump up top, start building our gables, and hopefully get a roof on this thing. Alrighty guys, so check that out. Our very first wall is knocked out. We got this whole entire wall plywooded. And what would you say, was that pretty easy or what? For the most part, it was pretty easy. I mean, we just made sure to actually level the first piece out and nail it down. And then we just worked our way back. I mean, we missed a couple studs here and there, but you know what, man, this is all learning experience. But dude, I gotta say, this wall is a lot sturdy. Dude, just one wall and this whole thing is just way sturdy. Dude, imagine once we do the whole entire thing all the way around. Not going anywhere, dude. It's not going anywhere. And that's the whole entire purpose, is to be able to work up over there with the gables or the trusses, whatever you call them. Yeah, whatever you call them. But yeah, if we didn't do this, we'd be working up there and this thing can easily just lean over and collapse. It'd be super sketchy. Oh, yeah. But other than that, everything went nice and smooth. This right here just gives it some character, you know what I mean? I mean, we are gonna be throwing some kind of plywood or something on the inside of this thing. That way they can screw all the like electrical boards and stuff like that. But other than that, the rest of these walls should be pretty easy. The back wall should take 2 pieces because this is an 8-foot. Work our way all the way around this thing and hopefully make it up to the roof. Alrighty guys, so we are finally done throwing the plywood on all of the walls, and I gotta say, this sucker is super stout now. You probably won't even see it shake. No, dude, that thing is stout, dude, and it's strong, man. Yeah, dude, I'm gonna use it as a jungle gym or something like that. But as you can tell, we did cut out this little area right here for the double doors that we're gonna throw right here. So it's gonna be a pretty dang big walkway right there. You could fit a 300-gallon, and you can fit all your well supplies in here, no problem. But I guess the next thing that we're going to focus on is actually building the gables. We do got to do a little bit of research just to find out how all that stuff is done. But I mean, we made it this far. I think we'll make it a little bit further, no problem. But before we actually do that, I kind of just want to get this water out of the way because I think we're going to be working in here. We're going to bring in ladders. And honestly, I just want to see if that drain works, dude.
Dude, it's definitely going to work. I mean, the water's already sitting, but that little piece is just a little too high, so we'll trim that thing up. And if it rains, you know, it's just going to all drain down in there.
Exactly. So we're going to go ahead and break out the fine tool, trim that sucker up, and then we're going to do some research and hopefully get some gables built. Shoo-wee, man. This is probably the most difficult part so far, building the gables.
Dude, one of the most technical parts as well,
It's pretty technical, but I think we got it figured out. You know, Pops came out to help a little bit because I'm sure he's done this in the past before.
Oh yeah, definitely. But this is right here is the main thing right here. We got it all leveled out, squared off. We are ready to go. We got our 16-inch marks already all marked up, and we're ready to. And we got all these suckers cut out, which that took really long to actually cut every single one of those out.
Because we had to notch them. As you can tell right there, we notched them on the side there on either side. It's going to make it for a sturdier roof pretty much,
sturdier
right?
roof. And if you notch it like that, you don't really have to have like joists going across right here. So you're going to have a little taller ceiling height.
A vaulted ceiling pretty much.
Basically, dude.
Dang, this sucker is pretty tall from up here,
dude. Pretty tall, and this thing, man, it is tough, man, not going anywhere.
And plus, once we nail the rest of those 2x6s throughout this whole entire roof,
plywood this sucker, man, we're gonna have one nice freaking well house. Dude.
Exactly, one nice well house coming right up. But let's just keep on moving and hopefully get all these what would you call them?
Trusses.
Trusses, yeah. If you will. Let's call them trusses. Nailed up. Let's hopefully get them all nailed up.
Let's do it.
Dang, son, Big Bertha is a mess. We got all the tools already piled in there. She's nice and muddy from the outside, but you know what? She is a workhorse. Also, we got a nice little mess going on out here, but you know what? We'll take care of that later. More importantly, the well house is like completely framed up, basically, dude.
Completely framed up, other than the OSB that we got to throw on the top and probably up here. But dude, this thing is starting to look sick, man. All I was saying is, dude, this thing almost looks like a little cabin in the woods. You know what I mean? It's built as strong as one.
Dude, this thing is solid. All we got to do is actually anchor it down to the concrete. We can't forget that.
Yeah, we'll probably buy those anchors whenever we buy the inside, like the plywood or whatever. I don't know if we'll do plywood on the inside because OSB is really expensive. We'll probably get something thinner, something like more nicer we'll throw in there.
Yeah, OSB is like 23 bucks a sheet.
It's outrageous, dude. But all I got to say, man, is this is probably the best well house on the block, man.
No doubt, no doubt. We've seen those little metal buildings.
Home Depot metal buildings that are like 200 bucks. This thing right here, we're gonna have to do a price reveal when we're done with this little thing right
Not
here.
a bad idea because this one is pretty dang pricey, but you know what? We're doing it all ourselves, so it kind of cuts down on the budget a little bit.
Yeah, it definitely cuts down on the budget, but dude, this thing is just gonna last probably a lifetime.
Exactly. And now that we got our minds wrapped around it, I'm thinking about, like, we got our minds wrapped around how to build stuff.
Dude, We can build a cabin in the woods.
Cabin in the woods, maybe a sauna.
Build like a little sauna out in the mountainside over there, dude. That's just endless possibilities.
Dude, that's just gonna be epic. But anyways, it's kind of late on us right now, and the HVAC guys actually just took off, and they did an amazing job.
Dude, they got the house complete, and also the plumbers are done. So we're probably just gonna have to show you guys everything tomorrow in the morning.
Alrighty guys, so it is the next day here. We're just gonna keep on working on the well house. We're gonna go ahead and get all of our tools and equipment set up once again, and then we're gonna hop up on the roof and hopefully get some plywood installed. Alrighty boys, so we finally got the roof completely plywooded up. I think that's what you call it, plywooded. But dude, this is pretty sketchy up here, man.
Dude, this thing is pretty dang steep right here.
A lot more different than working on walls. When you get up to the peak or on the roof, man, it starts getting a little bit more, you know, blood pumping, if you will.
Oh yeah, definitely, dude. But you know what? It's working my advantage. I'll just slide down a little bit, nail some nails.
Luckily, this is not like 2 stories because, like, you can still, like, you know, if you jump off of this, it's not,
you'll be all right,
not too crazy. You know, we're a little bit part squirrel, ain't we?
Yeah,
so.
part squirrel, part parkour over here. So
parkour. Yeah, so luckily we're actually, you know, able to, you know, break our fall. You got a ninja roll at the bottom, but
yeah, do a little ninja roll or do like a little squat when you land. I mean, not a big deal. If it was a little bit higher than this, we'd be using some harnesses or something like that.
Yeah, definitely. And also, I think are we gonna shingle this sucker up too ourselves?
I'm guessing so. I mean, might as well do everything.
Dude, might as well. This is a good learning experience on this whole entire well house so far. I mean, it's not, this side right here wasn't as good as this side here. We learned a few things here and there, right?
Yeah, definitely. We learned that you have to actually cut the first one and line it up with the 16-inch joists.
Yep.
So, I mean, we didn't do it on this one, but it'll be all right. We'll put some supports underneath on the inside, and that should be fine. But this side right here is solid, man. Like I said, man, we're just learning so much new stuff when we're building this thing. It's actually a lot of fun.
Dude, it's a lot of fun, and we're happy that we get to share this stuff with you guys as well, man. But as well house. This is a well-built well house.
Well-built well house.
This sucker is well-built.
One of the best well houses on this well hill.
But anyways, I guess we're gonna crawl down. We're done with the roof here. Are we gonna work on anything else on the well house here, or should we go show you guys what's going on inside of the house?
We have to show them what's going on the inside.
Got some good lighting. Let's hop in there, dude.
Let's do it.
Look who came back to see us, or he's just been chilling around this area. Old Gargantuan, dude.
He's just out here, dude. He's loving the new landscaping.
Dude, he loves it. Much better than his old home, but I guess we're just gonna go ahead and set him free, let him do his thing, because that's the good snakes, man. He's gonna take care of all the other deadly snakes, I think. Or is that snake that does that?
That's that snake that'll do that. I think so. He'll eat baby snakes as well.
But anyways, we're gonna move inside of the house and give you guys a quick update. It's a huge mess in here. There's a lot of things that were going on. The plumbers were in here, the HVAC guys, but I guess we're gonna go over what the HVAC guys did first. So let's just go ahead and step over the straw blanket. We're gonna start in this garage here. We got a unit actually downstairs and a unit upstairs, right?
Yeah, 2 units. That way, you know, that's just the only way they could possibly do it with what we were actually trying to request, which is HVAC inside the actual garage.
Yeah, we need HVAC in this garage because I think, like we mentioned before, this is gonna be like the merchandise room.
Yeah.
That way we could actually provide a lot more merchandise because we've been selling out so quick. I know a lot of you guys love to support us, so we appreciate you guys as well. But anyways, check this out right here. This is kind of like the only weird part about this HVAC, but it was done
on point, you know.
Oh yeah, it was done right, but it is low hanging in the garages because that's just the only way they could do it. We'll probably end up boxing all that stuff in whenever we sheetrock it, right?
Or maybe just leave it out, make it look and let it look industrial or whatever. That's like the new thing right now.
Yeah, who knows, man? We'll figure that out.
We'll figure that out, but let's just keep on moving. I like where they placed the unit right under the stairs there in like a storage area type deal. Also, we got a vent in the kitchen right there, and we got a vent right here.
So there's one up there.
On top. Hopefully the cabinets and all that stuff clears. I think it will. It's perfectly placed. And we got one right here, and this is actually like the dining room, right? Is this what we're calling it? The dining room right there. I guess let's just keep on moving. I guess we're gonna quickly go over what the plumbers did as well, right?
Yeah.
They actually changed over all from the plastic PVC to the actual, what is that called?
I don't know. The blue and red lines is the new stuff and the good stuff.
Yes.
Like what is like right here, what's behind us.
Check that out right there.
The white plastic PVC lines, dude,
That's
those
old
things
school, dude.
won't last.
Those can bust in the walls, and then it's gonna be problems later on. These right here are just very reliable. The little flexible tubes or whatnot. But anyways, let's hop upstairs here. The HVAC ductworks and all that stuff is complete up here as well. Look how crazy that looks, man. That is just amazing quality work from Ram Heating and Air in Chattanooga, Tennessee here. I mean, there's a big old unit somewhere over there, right?
Yeah, it's up at the top. That's the return line right there. But dude, look at the ductwork. Dude, that looks insane. I actually never really seen HVAC ductwork like without the walls and stuff like that.
Me neither, dude. But that looks awesome. Got four. What do you call these?
Four vents.
4 vents in the living room right here. And I guess that's like the intake or something.
I think that's the return or something like that. I guess that's what it's called, the return.
Return or anything, whatever. We'll figure that stuff. I guess you guys will let us know all the technical terms and all that good stuff. Then we got another unit upstairs somewhere over there. They placed it in the attic. And in the master bedroom, they actually got 2 vents here, and then one in that bedroom over there. I guess
and one in the bathroom.
Yeah, one in the bathroom, one per room. That's just how you're supposed to do it because you got to pass all the inspections or whatnot. So.
Yeah, and as for the plumbing here, they redid our lines. They took this tub out because we're doing a walk-in shower. They put a little drain right in the middle right there on the floor. And I believe they're gonna install like a rain head.
A rain head. Instead of it coming out right here, it's just gonna come straight out from the ceiling down. I think
yeah,
that'd be pretty cool.
We're gonna have that one too right here. So there's gonna be one on the side, and then there's gonna be a rain head at the top. That way you can switch modes whenever you're taking a shower.
Cool. Are we gonna do the tiling here ourselves, or are we gonna hire somebody? We've done it before a long time ago. It's pretty dang difficult, but you know what? I think it's something that we could tackle. Who knows?
Who knows, man?
All you gotta do is just screw some hardy board or some
easier said than done. That's for sure.
It's like you put some cement board, and then you gotta just make sure everything is spot on, precise.
Oh yeah.
Tile work.
And the same thing goes for the other bathroom upstairs. We're gonna do the rain shower head, which they already installed the rain shower head on that one, just haven't got to this one.
It's a little too cramped in there to walk in there, but I guess you can kind of just
there goes
right
some
there.
more lines, and they installed, the HVAC guys actually installed this little tube for our
washer and dryer.
Yeah,
right
washer
there.
and dryer.
That's a perfect room. Are we gonna run a washer and dryer downstairs as well?
Probably not. We're gonna have the connections, but to run a dryer, we're gonna have to bust out a hole in the block.
Oh yeah, and go to the front. We may just if it comes down to it, we can do it. But this would be ideal room for it right there. But I was thinking about this. What do you call this?
This is a little jacuzzi right here.
Since we're not going to be using it inside the house, maybe we'll use it in like a little cabin area outside or sauna area.
Dude, we can make a little like spa room outside, dude. Who knows? Who knows? We can do like a little steam room, which would be really awesome to do a steam room. But
that way you can just recuperate and just come back with
energy.
Man.
Who knows? There's endless stuff we can do.
But anyways, I guess let's just walk. Do you want to go up in the attic or not?
Yeah, I mean, let's go up there.
You go up there because I'm going to probably be in the way there. Take us. Put it in widescreen mode.
Oh yeah, widescreen mode going in. Oh, it's kind of dark up here, but
kind of do a 360 and show.
Ooh, dang! So there goes that unit for the upstairs. These big old ductworks going everywhere, dude. That looks crazy.
Dude, that does look crazy. And huge shout out to Tyson if you're watching this video.
This boy hanging.
Amazing work. But that's pretty much it for the inside of the house. Here soon, we're gonna start doing a bunch of other things. We're gonna hopefully get electricians in here, do all the electrical lines and all that good stuff. And before you know it, we're gonna be putting in sheetrock in here, and then we're gonna go from there.
All right, so that was a quick little update on the inside of the house, and I gotta say there was some amazing progress done here. But as for the outside, dude, a lot of things were done here too, man.
We got some amazing progress out here as well. Heck, we got this whole entire thing completely framed up, and it turned out really good.
Look at that, dude. What else? What's next, pretty much?
The next thing is pretty much
much is actually weather wrapping the outside, maybe even doing the shingles. But the most important thing is I want to go ahead and actually throw a front door on this thing, dude.
A front door. What kind of front door
we're
gonna
have to get a double door. That way, you know, it opens up both ways. But I'm thinking like almost the same thing like we got for our rear deck, you know, with the blinds inside.
That slide.
Dude, that look really good.
Or even like a garage door. What do you think about that?
Heck, man, we can do anything, honestly.
Yeah, we'll have to decide that here in a little bit, I guess. But the very next thing that we can do is pretty much just clean up because
it's late in the day and it is a Saturday after all, so stuff is closed. We would have went ahead and actually picked up a front door if we had to. You know what I mean?
We would have kept moving.
Oh
but
yeah, definitely.
We're gonna do what we can do. We're gonna clean up this big old mess here. Look at what we got here. We got stuff from the concrete pad, the framing, and also the plywood.
The plywood, dude. So we got a huge mess. We're gonna have to go ahead and get rid of all this stuff, pick up all of our tools, and most importantly, we gotta water our backyard, dude.
Dude, exactly. That's good thinking because it hasn't rained in a while, dude.
Yeah, it hasn't rained in a while, and we want that grass to grow as soon as possible, and we don't want our new plants to die as well.
No,
man.
sir. And I believe right now fall is like actually like the best time. Because the soil is warm and the air is crisp. I heard it on the radio this morning.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, but you know what? That's perfect because we can go ahead and actually get all that stuff growing as soon as possible to help prevent erosion. And we need to go ahead and actually straw and seed the side of this hill as soon as possible.
We're going to work on that. But I guess as of right now, let's do this cleanup. Then we're going to jump in the backyard.
Let's do it. Alrighty guys, so we just got done doing a bunch of cleanup and also we just watered this whole entire backyard. But that is pretty much going to be a wrap for today's video. I hope you guys are enjoying the whole entire process of us building the well house and also all the progress that's getting done inside of the house as well. But there is still much more to come, but you guys are going to have to stay tuned. So make sure your post notifications are on so you don't miss out on anything. And also, if you want an inside scoop before YouTube, definitely give us a follow on Instagram at Goonzquad. But with all that being said, thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Be sure to drop your comments and thoughts down below. We'll catch you guys next time. Peace.